If you feel like you're not making progress lately in whatever creative expression that you've been working towards, you're not alone. And it's okay to feel that way. Initially, we get very excited with it, whatever our new endeavor is that we're about to start. Maybe we've waited our entire lives to be doing and expressing the things that we're currently doing right now. And initially you feel really excited about it, you know? You feel like there's good momentum going. You get some positive feedback initially from people who are around you, your support system. And you feel like things are going to move in the right direction. But then that initial excitement starts to wane a little bit. When you're not seeing the progress that you hoped you would see at the point where you are currently right now. This is something that I'm going through right now with the YouTube journey. Today I just kind of felt in a moment of contrast about it. The emotions that I think maybe I've been not dealing with and repressing subconsciously, unconsciously for maybe a few days, maybe a couple of weeks, seemed to show up for me today. Because I was just very excited to start this YouTube journey. And I still am, don't get me wrong. I know that this is going to work out. I know that it's going to reach the people who it needs to. It's just been a little slow going. I'm 2 months in. Got about like 20, I think this is the 23rd video that I've posted. And I guess I just figured I'd have a little bit more traction going on. But that means that I had an unconscious insistence and expectation that things needed to look a certain way by a certain point. And I think I just came to terms with that and realized that today. And so that's why I'm just caught in a moment of contrast that I wanted to share with you guys. I'm going to start doing these just very raw videos, vlog style, mixing in with the teachings that I've been doing. Just so you guys don't see me just as this person who is teaching you things, but who is also living them as well, who also goes through the same contrast and struggles as all of you do, and have moments like I'm having today where I just feel a little bit down. I'm just caught up in the knowing of what this channel will be, and the fact that it's not quite there yet. It hasn't caught up to my experience yet. But that's okay. Because now, instead of resisting what I'm feeling and pushing it away like it's something bad is happening or has happened, or that I'm doing something wrong and that's why the channel doesn't have the traction that I know that it will and that I know that it does in a future version of me, So if you're going through that, just take a deep breath with yourself and lean into those feelings. That's what I'm doing, and that's why I'm out here today, and that's why I'm sharing it with you right now, is because I want to lean into it. I don't want to push the way that I'm feeling away, because it really only adds more resistance and makes it more difficult to get through. When you can accept the fact that you're feeling a certain way that you don't prefer, you move through it much more quickly and much more gracefully. It's okay to be caught in the contrast of life at times. I just didn't realize that I was insisting so much that it needed to be in a certain place to a certain result so quickly. I didn't know that I had that belief system in place. And so what this moment is telling me is that there are insistences that I have in place, there are belief systems in place that are keeping me from fully enjoying and being present with this experience and the journey of it. And that's what I'm noticing. And that's what I'm leaning into. I'm not beating myself up about it. I'm human. I'm feeling an emotion. And that's not a bad thing. It doesn't mean I've done something wrong. It doesn't mean you've done something wrong because you're feeling it. But this is an opportunity for me to see this situation for what it is. And it's just an opportunity. It's just feedback from the universe, from my personal reality, that I have some belief systems to look at. And I know for sure that once I do this and let go of these feelings that feel similar to lack, like I'm lacking something, I'm lacking views, lacking traction on my channel, I'm going to let it go. I'm going to accept that it's there. I'm going to breathe through it. I'm not going to beat myself up about it, because why do that? Why be against yourself? You got to be your own best cheerleader, your own best friend. And this is just another opportunity for me to seep and soak the belief system in knowing that I'm allowed to act on the things that I enjoy without needing a certain result to transpire. If I do it just for the views and the amount of views, the amount of retention time, amount of subscribers, the amount of comments, and so on, if I make it about that, if I make it about the end result, then I'm just going to make myself miserable. And it's going to take away from the fact that I'm doing something that I enjoy. I enjoy sharing my voice. I enjoy sharing myself. My passion is to help all of you to live better lives and to live the lives that you incarnated into this lifetime to experience. That's my passion. And so, whether or not I get a lot of views right now or have a lot of subscribers right now, I'm just going to enjoy the fact that I'm able to have this opportunity to do it. Because just having the opportunity to do this is abundance. I have the technology to be seen by an infinite amount of people and energies. And that's a real blessing. And it really is just about you who I'm talking to right now, that's feeling this, that's resonating with this. I'm only doing it for you. So if it affects one person positively, that really is all that I care about. So if you're going through something like this, just do your best to drop the insistence and expectation of what you think the results should be from the actions that you're taking right now. Because it can be a sensitive time when you're really doing something that you feel like is your highest excitement, is something that you are gifted at and talented at, like I do, and like I know that I am, but yet you're not seeing the results, so you feel like you're putting in so much hard work. I mean, not hard work. This isn't hard. It's very it's a downstream flow feeling to me. So I'll take that back a little bit, because it's not challenging. But what you're putting a lot of your energy into is what I wanted to say. And you're not seeing the result, but it's something that you know you're talented at, that you're really good at. You can get tricked into thinking that you're doing something wrong, or maybe you're not as good as you thought you were, or as good as people in your life have told you that you are at this particular thing that you are expressing. But just because you're not seeing the results right away does not mean that that is true whatsoever. So I just want to share that with you. If you're going through something similar with your excitement and passion, you expressing a new version of yourself that feels authentic, and you're in the in-between phase of not quite seeing the results yet, not quite embodying fully what you want to be, this is the time of grace. This is when you give yourself an opportunity to know that you're God. Know that you are the creator of your reality. And that if you just continue acting on the things that feel good to you, that light you up, that excite you, it really is just a matter of time and timing as to when the results will happen. But we get in our own ways when we think that it needs to happen by a certain time. And I didn't even realize that I had that in my belief system. But today I realized that, because I felt the negative emotions. But now I'm being present with it. I'm being present with all of you. I'm sharing it with all of you. And I know that this will help some of you, because I know that I'm not alone in this, and you should know that you're not alone in this. So if that spoke to you today, this video is for you. I love you very, very much. Be patient with yourself. Keep going despite results not happening right away. You're making progress whether it seems like it or not. Keep going.